An exciting series to kick us off. Polaris up against T1.
Mavis, he's going to cop it. Though I don't think he dies, but it is going to be a lot of damage flying out. Can they get the body blocks? Not quite, but they have enough damage. You want to go for the static link, but you've always got the swashbuckle away, as they do go for it now, but Force will immediately break it. Instead, though, Whitemon does find out Xavius, and even with the Fairy Fire, they're going to have plenty of damage.
He's not able to harass out Quap. That leaves Force really vulnerable. He's a level behind now in the Pango. Whitemon's level 5.
They'll go after him every time. Is he... What? He uses swashbuckle. I didn't see him use that. Sorry, John. Mid lane. We'll go on to Carl, as Carl is about to drop. The help is there from Whitemon and Zephyr as Cuckoo shows up now. They cannot catch the storm, but they've at least got an IO for their trouble. Keep in mind, it was a 4-man rotation with a Sonic Wave being committed. They might be able to try and set on to Whitemon, and they will try to go for it. The Ogre, he's pretty tanky, but when you've got Lelouch here, it should be more than enough. And Force will take the kill for himself, and that's the much-needed golden XP he needed on that Pango. In fact, it looks like they are going to rotate and fight anyway. Gabby's here, along with Zephyr, as Lelouch will jump the Ogre, but Whitemon's going to be perfectly fine. They'll go on to Force instead, and with the Nightmare setup, it'll just be way too easy to catch out the Pango.
So he's going to be playing passively too. The only real hero that might be able to make plays now is Force.
Oh, Lelouch. Lose half his mana, and there's the Fiend's Grip. Zephyr just gonna get rid of him as Xavius, he tried to go for the relocate, but, well, the delay was just way too long. I suppose he was worried the relocate would have been cancelled, and, well, now he's gonna die anyway. Force, I mean, he's gonna be just fine. In fact, he'll try to turn, but no, it's just a bit of a pump fake. Now does go for the real thing as Zephyr. He's gonna go for a run, and might just make it. Force just way too far away to be able to close the gap.
You're not completely reliant on just the grip, and that's going to make Lelouch's game a lot tougher.
Speaking of Lelouch, there's the Orcan out from Carl, silencing him up, and they might just have much more damage than needed. As Lelouch is going to go down, and now T1 can even find Xavius on this IO, and Xavius, he'll be the second kill once again.
And T1 with that blink, they're going for a smoke play.
And the BKB up on Gabby now. Perfect timing here for T1 as they do initiate, and who have they found? Oh, it's going to be Natsumi. That is the primary target you could have asked for, and they got exactly that as Mavis. Well, he couldn't really help on that Train Protector. He's going to drop.
With a static link in, even with a plasma field giving you some vision. They will go for the defense here, but the tower does fall.
Nice stun, but Gabby's got that BKB up, and he'll just go right for the TP out as they... Oh, Whitemon, but no, a nice overgrowth. Mavis does catch out the Razor, but he's going to go for the link out onto Force. There goes Whitemon, and Natsumi's backed. He does not want to go much further as they actually catch out the Treant. Mavis to drop. Force, he'll keep trying to go on, but the Nightmare is there. Zephyr in trouble, but no, never mind. They've got the Storm Spirit now. With the Sonic Wave out, they're going to kill off Lelouch another time. As T1, even with the bad fights, are still getting the positive end of things. His Force, I mean, he'll keep trying to run on the Pango, and he might just make it, but the chase is on. I hope he doesn't go back for that creep wave, and no, never mind, he has. Carl, he'll jump in for a nice, easy free kill now. There's another 5-man smoke out, T1. We'll head back into that Radiant Triangle. Zip, Lelouch, not you, sir. Stun is there. They've got the silence out, and they're just going to blow him up. Mavis tried to help out with the overgrowth, but he's going to be relocated.
Yeah, he has nothing. And they'll get the freebie and Xavius to clean up. 2 for nothing on the smoke and smoke. T1 just finding everything they could ask for. They find another.
Oh, no. They got Natsumi now. No Fiend's Grip even necessary here to get the Drow. Is they will get another core off Polaris Esports. And John, we are 2 kills away now from your favorite time.
Oh boy. And that they don't really need to wait for much, and they might find more. They are not quite under vision though, but Lelouch.
Lelouch. They've been caught out again into the Fiend's Grip. There was a ward there, wasn't there? Am I seeing things? Xavius? He's going to be okay. It's going to be another great kill from T1. In fact, mid lane, Carl. He's going to BKB up in time as Force could not get there with the stun out. Onto the Treant they go. Mavis is already down as Force is still rolling away, but now Natsumi's been jumped on here by Carl. However, Carl may have gone a bit too far, but no. Polaris, they're not going to be able to go much further.
Oh. It's there, Mike.
Oh, it is there.
3-2-2 is on the board. Just keep farming, keep building up. Again, that tier 2 has fallen. They caught out
Oh,
Lelouch.
Lelouch. Well, T1 just being very patient for that one, and it does pay off. Lelouch, another death on the board for himself, as now Mavis goes down. Carl just getting it by himself, and in they go, Natsumi. They've broken the gap here with Gabby, as they do try to tether, but now the double ulti is out, and Natsumi just melts. Even forced during the Rolling Thunder. Needs to just roll back towards the fountain.
They're gonna have to at least take a loss on 2 racks, likely 3, and T1's got full control of the game. I mean, they have had control to almost start to finish, but the angles left for Polaris are growing very limited. We talked about the strength for high ground defense. It's not there if they stagger in 1 by 1 and just die like that. If they find someone, Scan doesn't quite pinpoint anyone, but they're in a good position. Polaris in the smoke as well, Mike.
Yeah, smoke on smoke action, but there aren't many buybacks available right now for Polaris, and the jump is there. Cuckoo, he's found the IO straight off the bat. Meanwhile, Gabby's found Natsumi on the Drow Ranger. They've got the Fiend's Grip to boot now, and he just can't go anywhere. They are going to get wiped, and that's the GG call. It was just too easy of a game 1 for T1. And Polaris, I think they've got to rethink the draft, John. Especially the support duo. It just felt too defensive here from this Radiant end, and well, they were just never able to take off. We are into game number 2's draft between Polaris Esports and T1, and it is MLP Dodongenic's fight.
Working the lane, getting the farm he can, and not really forcing the issue too much, because you give any openings to the OD, leads to a faster Meteor Hammer, and the lane's kind of dead.
Oh, Whitemon bot lane gonna go down. Xavius, he will realize he cannot man fight this, and in fact Cuckoo's gonna join in. Mavis gonna run right into him, and that's gonna be a free kill to go the way of Cuckoo.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate in terms of the ward placement here for T1. Their sentry's out of range of the opposite sentry. They will manage to chase down Natsumi, who does try to juke with the illusion, but it's not enough.
Cuckoo. Hey, Cuckoo just stuck to his guns there, John.
There's so much sustain for Cuckoo and Zephyr when they press the attack on the IO with the tether. It's
Mavis.
impossible to trade against this.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Mavis, he's going to find out the hard ways. He will die a second time. Oh, this could be very detrimental here for Lelouch, as they've got plenty of slow available, though Lelouch is going to try and turn and fight with that Pulse Nova, but the hammer's dropped. Carl is not playing around in this mid lane. T1 tower, though, is still dropping, but the glyph has been popped as Zephyr's going to make his way over, but Polaris, they're looking for a big opening. Not going to find it quite yet. There's more TPs to come in. Carl is here. He'll go for the Astral. Onto who, though? Oh, they are already dropping Force. He was the one Astral up on that DP, but he's going to try and run another Jewel out. They got Zephyr on the Mars, or rather Xavius, and now they'll get Mavis on that Ogre. As the tier 1 tower does not drop. He's running back towards that mid lane to try and help with this defense, but there's just no helping at this point. In fact, top lane, somebody who needs help right now is Natsumi. He gets jeweled up here by Cuckoo, and Cuckoo found the exact right target once again. Still, relocate is going to be out down towards that bot lane. Who they found? Oh, it's going to be Natsumi. Another jewel win here for Cuckoo as Natsumi gets caught another time on the PL, and even Blade Mail up now on Cuckoo, and he is still top of the net worth board by a mile. Just a really great pick here from T1 in the drafting phase, and oh, they're going to find Lelouch. The target they love to just terrorize. Cuckoo, he'll jump in for the jewel out. Do they have enough damage for the win? Yeah, you bet your ass they do. 40 jewel damage already for Cuckoo, as they are going to go into that mid-tier 2 tower. As Natsumi is currently being chased down that bot lane, and Gabby might actually find him. Natsumi, oh, there's your smoke broken. Can they make it in time? Oh, they can.
Kind of worthwhile. You're only losing your low net worth support, but this will open up that
Jewel.
Oh god.
Natsumi. I mean, Cuckoo's just a magnet for Natsumi at the moment as Lelouch. He's not going to get dived into the tier 3 tower, but they are going to lose that tier 2 mid. None of the team wanting to stick around right now to deal with T1. However, Cuckoo going to find Lelouch with the Blade Mail up. He might just be able to get the job done himself. And he does. No problem here for Cuckoo.
Isn't it magical, Papa?
Gabby. Oh, they're going to find the Ogre. Still blink in. There's the spear out from Xavius, but it does nothing so far as the arena has been dropped by Cuckoo. He's on to Lelouch again. They're going to kill off the Leshrac straight off the bat as Force. He does try to abuse the BKB timing, but it does nothing.
So you don't really worry too much about the spell immunity on T1 side.
Oh, Lelouch, no. Not Lelouch another time. Oh, never mind. It's going to be Lelouch. That's his fifth death of the game on that left track, and Cuckoo just continues to dish out so much damage. Well, now even the refresher orb up on Gabby. They spotted out Natsumi. He's going to try the juke one more time, but they're going to find out very, very quick which one the real one is. Natsumi, he'll run the other way around now, and he's going to be spotted. Doppel is there, but he just can't survive this. There's no way. Meanwhile, mid lane, Mavis. Be chased down here by Gabby. Even the refresh being committed here by Gabby. So just chase down Xavius, and they're just cleaning him up. I mean, this isn't even close.
Well, in Div 2, you know, they had an amazing run, and T1, well, they're a solid Div 1 team. Second place in the regional finals. So Lelouch again.
Jeez. I mean, what do you do, though? Cuckoo knows anyone he catches is just dead. He's got 160 dual damage in 24 minutes as Gabby, rightfully so, gives the tip over to Cuckoo.
Natsumi's back up. Not going to be long for Lelouch. They still need to really work hard to find an angle here. Arena is up with Blink, though.
Yeah, but BKBs are up, so Carl, he's going to be fine, and Gabby, he's happy to fight. He'll BKB up himself now as he does chase down the Mars, and well, Mavis, he just disappears. Xavius is gone as well, though Gabby is starting to fall quite a bit lower. He might drop, but no, the press the attack is there, and Zephyr, he's the one to go down, but no, Whitemon is out with the overgrowth, and they've got even more targets to go after. There's Force gone. Gabby has died, however, so he does drop, and they even found Whitemon. 3-2-2 Dream is dead, John. It is dead.
They've just got to find a good angle for Xavius to jump in and just dish the damage out with Lelouch and Natsumi.
Now they're going to try and defend this. Xavius, a nice spear back, but it doesn't land on Arax, and now the jump in is there with Jewel, and Lelouch is just gone. Team 1, they'll just keep going for more now as Force is trying to fight with the overgrowth. He's out of range right now, but it won't matter because they are still just chasing them down. Mavis is to go down as Natsumi will be the third. They were close to getting Carl, but he had the Aegis anyway.
Oh god.